Hey everyone, this is Fred from Kaz-Magic Arts. Thank you once again for tuning into these videos. Right now, what this first lesson is going to be about is just actually learning shapes and just learning how to actually get to know your shapes. So we're going to actually just concentrate on triangles, circles, squares, rectangles, whatnot. Alright, right now I'm working with just a clean sheet of paper, and hopefully I can actually come up with some kind of way of actually teaching you just the basics for the time being. And maybe the next lesson we'll try to figure out exactly what we're going to do with just shapes. So first thing is, you're not going to try to like concentrate on any kind of lines or anything. Right now it's just going to be a clean sheet of paper. So for the time being, just get very familiar with your shapes. So the first thing I'm going to actually work on is actually drawing a circle. A circle is actually round, and it's like as if you're going into like a complete left turn or a complete right turn, not even going back for anything, and it's very continuous, as you can see right there. The next thing I'm going to work on right now is a triangle. A triangle actually has three sides compared to a circle, because a circle is just only one thing by itself. So you're going to have maybe like one line going slanted down to your left, and then you get to the other side, it's going to be one line going slanted down to your right, kind of well diagonally. How about that? And then you get underneath and you draw one line straight. Doesn't matter what direction you're actually going, you're going either left or right, but it's going to be one line underneath. It's pretty much as if like you're underlining a word or something. But the thing about a triangle is all three sides are probably going to actually be somewhat the same. I guess it depends on like exactly what the dealing with the width or what you're dealing with. It's all basically like an acute angle. Like if you take away this line right here for the triangle, you just concentrate on these lines right here, you got an acute angle. Same way for if you take out any of these other lines, it's still going to turn out to being like an acute angle. Alright, so next we're going to concentrate on drawing a square. You're pretty much going to have one line going straight down, and then when you look at how long that line right there is, you kind of want to just match it up with like another line with the same length, but just going into a different direction. So I'm going to go to the right as if I am underlining something. After I get done with that line there, I want to concentrate on actually getting a line going straight up and down again. And then I'm going to close that line with the other line over here. Kind of extend that a little bit. Alright, now I'm just going to actually get this line right here connected to the other one. And there's my square. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys about a rectangle and explain to you the difference between a rectangle and a square, for those of you that may just want to actually understand the whole diameter of it. Alright, so once again, it doesn't matter exactly which direction you're going to go with this, but I'm going to go straight up and down again with one line. And instead of me actually trying to put one line over here to actually try to match up the same length of the other one, I'm going to extend it out a little bit longer. Alright, now that I actually got a much longer line compared to the other line for what you have over here, the square, I'm going to go ahead and actually make another line going straight up and down to match with the other one. Now that I've actually done that, I'm going to go ahead and make that other long line like I got for this one down here, and close up this gap that I got up here. And of course, those are like the basic shapes of what you can just deal with, and these are just all diameter. So you got your circle, got your triangle, got your square, and you got your rectangle. Now the difference between your rectangle and your square is going to be even on all lines. Your rectangle is going to have two lines of the same that are parallel, along with another two lines that are going to be different from the other two, but also parallel. So just in case if you're getting into drafting and you're trying to actually get something dealing with the base and the height, here will be your base down here, along with your other line up here. These will be your base and your height. These two lines here will be your width. And another thing to keep in mind is that even if you're going to have two lines that are the same, make sure the other two lines are matching up as well. Like say for instance, this one right here may be 8 feet, and this one here is 8 feet. So these here may actually be 5 feet. When you're square, everything is going to actually be even, so all ends of these will be 5 feet even. So which one do you think that you could work best with? Do you work best with a circle, a triangle, a square, or a rectangle? It's up to you to decide, but the main reason of why, like I said before, is for you to actually get familiar with your shapes before you actually start doing anything else. But in the meantime, I will get into the other details about your shapes later, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and see about drawing one more item. Probably just going to go ahead and do an oval shape. And your oval shape is basically a square, a circle, but instead of it actually being complete donut, this will be your oval shape. So I'll put right here, oval. Just think of it as like an eye that's turned downside up or upside down. I'm sorry, straighten up or whatnot. It's kind of hard to explain that, but each of these have a center. And you probably just do this a little bit easier with a ruler, but make sure you actually get your center going on. The ones that would be much easier to find out your center would be the square, the circle, and the oval shape. You can find out the center along with the rectangle and the triangle, but you won't be able to match up your diameters a little bit better like you could with a circle, a square, and the oval shape. And that's going to wrap up this first lesson. I do hope that this has helped you out a little bit with the basics. But take your time and get to know your shapes, and just let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Thank you for watching this video.